Guys, welcome back to the channel. Got the little Garmin Guru baby. Did some testing today. 14.3 software update. 2.00 I believe on the black box. Did some up close crappie type stuff and some out far bass type stuff. In this video I'm throwing a chatterbait. Just what I had on the deck picked up. Shows it pretty good. Got some balls of shad out there, a few bass. Pretty good little demonstration. But this is the pre-perspective mode update. So it'll be pretty interesting. People have been calling for it and saying that this is the reason. They never had any voids, never had any ghost tree before this. I'll let you see for yourself. I don't think that's so true. After watching this, there are voids. There are stitching problems here. There's definitely a ghost tree. So it's different, definitely different. Say hi to the camera. Say hi to the camera. Say hello. It's definitely different, but is it better? I don't know. You be the judge. You can't have my glasses. You be the judge. And let me know what you think. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. No. What do you want? My hat? Okay, take my hat. You be the judge. Don't forget to visit chattyboys.com, XHD mounts, and Summit Fishing Equipment. These guys are helping out for the giveaway. And you were just all in about this camera. But thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, ring the bell. All right, guys. Here we are. This is actually 14.3, 2.00 on the black box. These are very familiar bridge pylons. I've used them in a few videos. I try to do something that's, seen by a few different people, or in a few different videos, excuse me, because I want to do something that's familiar. That way you have something to compare it with. And I'll be honest, I don't like going to this lake a lot because the bass fishing is not that good in this bass time, but I went here anyway because I wanted you to be able to see this in comparison to the 24 video, the 26.2 video, same area, same pylons. I noticed some stitching problems right there, but those stitching problems exist even in the 26.2. They've existed pretty much the whole time, and until they can get rid of all the beams, those stitching problems are going to exist. You can see, lack of a better word, the ghost tree, but it doesn't greatly affect the picture. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not a bad looking picture. Really good. It's really a good looking picture. I don't see anything. All you do is see some of the blurring, right where the beams cross, or see some darkening in the beam areas where they cross. But in no time did it just completely disappear. The jig was really visible, and I'll be honest, I didn't tinker a whole lot with the settings. I just kind of went with baseline settings of 80 gain, about 68 80 color gain, and about 68 regular gain. Those are kind of my baseline settings, most for everything. I kind of tend to like those settings. I'll adjust a few points here and there, but as a whole, I don't mess with color gain that much. You can see some of the hard returns, and I mean, these are concrete pylons, and but these are really small crappie. These ain't the big ones that are in some of the other videos, which really stinks because I wish I could have got on some big ones. It would have made it a lot easier to sit here and film this joker. You can see that fish up there swimming, look like a carp. And I will notice that some of the bigger fish that I do see in a few minutes, you can actually see them swimming really well. You can actually see them, the swimming motion pretty good, even on some of the smaller fish. I would say they're crappie, or like right here, you can see those fish swimming right up in that 8-foot range.
that are pretty much right under the boat. They're kind of going in and out because the beam's not really that wide right there. You mean 20-degree beam at 8 foot down, not very wide. I don't think so, but about 1.5, maybe 1.7, maybe 2 feet wide. I have to do the math. It's about a third. So let's see, that'd be 2.67, something like that. So it's not very wide. The beam, 2.67 foot at 8 foot, that's not very wide. But all in all, it looks pretty dadgum good. I had found these actually crappie away from the bridge. I found them on my side view and down view when I was actually filming another video, and I saw them, and I said, well, let me go over here and actually see what these are. And of course, it was crappie, but they're small also. You can see the same problems we're having. If you look at this, right there where the stitching occurs, you see some darkening. You see a little bit of the blurring. But the jig never disappeared. You can see the line real good. I tell you what, if this was the current setup, I could live with it. I could be happy with this. And maybe even with some tinkering, you probably get that even a little bit sharper. Like I said, I didn't spend a whole lot of time sharpening this image up. So, you know, it's kind of is what it is, but you can see the ghost tree, but definitely, I don't think there's complete voids. I think there's just like darkening of the areas. You can see where it kind of fades away anytime the brush or excuse me, this pile of school of crappie gets in it. You can see them fade away, but nothing that isn't manageable. Nothing that we pretty much haven't dealt with the entire time that we've had Livescope. Now, I'll be honest with you, I do not have access to a pre-perspective upgrade box. I have been told that the pre-perspective upgrade, and what I mean by that was like completely brand new, out of the box Livescope, they're telling me that's different. Here we go. It's going to go right through the ghost tree right there. See it fade and kind of fuzzy up. And that right there was not the bush disappearing. That was me kind of losing that pile of crappie. That was not it fading and going away, because I'm trying to kind of slide back where I can get it through that ghost tree area. Yes, it kind of fades there. You can see some darkening, but once again, you can see that jig, no problem. That jig doesn't disappear at all. So I'd be really happy if this was the software version. I would have loved to seen the out-of-the-box perspective, non-perspective mode black box. I would have loved to seen that. Unfortunately, I don't know anybody who has that. I don't know how to get access to it. This is the best I can do, pre-perspective mode update. That's all I got on that. So, and like I said, it is 14.3. It is 2.00. I took a picture of the screen. But now we're going to back up to some bass video. Now this is going to be more into the bass range, that 70-foot range. One thing I don't like is I didn't play with it a whole lot, because I really was just trying to get this done where I could go back fishing on this one. I don't like that sidebar menu there, and I'm sure there's a way to turn that off. I'm assuming there is. That took up a little bit of the screen there. That takes up about, 10, 15 feet of the screen. But it is what it is, So. But you can definitely see as we back off into the 70-foot range here, I believe it's 70 foot, there's the ghost tree. It's there. It's there the whole time. Like I said, probably could have cleared this up if I would have took some time and really played with the noise control, and I don't even think there was a ghost tree on this one, which I never have used anyway. But that ghost tree has been there pretty much the whole time. Now what I'm throwing is a chatterbait, and the little flickering you seeing, I did leave my other transducer on from my other unit. I should have turned it off. I really didn't see it when you were actually just out doing the testing right here. I did not see that flickering. I didn't see the flicker until I got the recordings. But this is a chatterbait. This is a 3/8 ounce chatterbait. Looking really good. Went right through the ghost tree there. Didn't see any disappearance whatsoever. I don't know if I should have went higher and lower in the water, if there is even any voids at all. But But I'm going to be honest with you, 14.1 looks really great. If you've got access to 14.1, to me, 14.1 actually looks better than 25.3 or 25.4, whatever actually it was, the last one before the 26.1 and 26.2. I personally still believe 26.2 is the best because of a few factors. Clarity of the screen, and that's number one, and adjustability number two. Not saying that 14.1 isn't bad, it's just the screen's a little bit fuzzier, but I dealt with fuzzy like you all did before the last ones came out. 26.1 was not good. It was okay, but it wasn't good. 26.2, they really fixed it. And there's that chatterbait coming right through there. No problems whatsoever seeing it. I wouldn't have any problem. You can see a fish actually followed my chatterbait right then, and I was just throwing and reeling. Matter of fact, I threw right back out another one there and tried to catch him. Sometimes I get hung up in trying to fish when I'm trying to do testing, and that's hard. If I see a fish out there, I'm trying to catch that thing. But looks pretty good to me. I did a pretty good amount of filming here, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it showed something. I gotta say, 14.1 was the current software update. I would not have a problem with it. I would just miss my perspective mode. Love that perspective mode.
So guys, what'd you think? Hey, 14.3, it's before the perspective mode. It's what everybody says. It's the best. I don't agree. I still believe 26.2 is the greatest. But we're out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Wave at the camera and say bye-bye. Tell the camera, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Blow kisses. Mwah. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Ring the bell. Say ring the bell. Ring the bell. Hey.